Today we're talking about the top 10 Queen Camilla Icks that made her unlikable. Obviously, we're gonna start off with the big affair in number 10, which is no big secret. Camilla was trying to hide a high-profile affair from the world. Charles and Camilla made every effort to keep their extramarital affair from Diana and the rest of the world, despite the fact that the Princess of Wales was well aware of it. Before Diana and Charles filed for divorce, Camilla, Prince Charles's mistress, was regarded as a villain. She was also resented right up until the Princess of Wales' untimely passing in '97. However, in the days that followed that tragic incident, Camilla's life underwent significant change. Princess Diana's misfortune was not specifically attributed to the Duchess of Cornwall. They did, however, discover a newfound hatred for her greatest foe after Diana's passing in the Paris car accident. Number 9, when asked about Prince Harry. It literally felt like the sky had fallen on the monarchy when Harry and Meghan announced they would be stepping back from the roles as senior royals, but that was just the beginning. Their departure led to a rather public and very brutal feud between Harry and members of the royal family, particularly with Prince William and Prince Charles. Not too long after the news dropped about Harry and Meghan giving up their roles, Camilla attended the 40th anniversary of the Prospect Hospice Swindon. As noted by Entertainment Tonight, a reporter shouted to her, "Will you miss Harry and Meghan?" as she was leaving the event. Here's where things got awkward. She paused, smiled, and said, "Course," while walking away. The whole thing was really cringeworthy. Some people took to Twitter to express their thoughts on the awkward moment, with one saying that the body language don't match up. Number 8. Friends with Charles's wife? Before Diana learned that her fiance was in love with another woman, she and Camilla were good friends. She even anticipated that she would be a part of her social circle following the royal wedding. Diana, on the other hand, realized before she and Charles got married that Charles still had a flame for his former partner, even though she was married at the time. Diana stated that she wondered if Camilla was making a mistake when she saw her in the church on her wedding day. As a result, as I was walking down the aisle, Camilla in her pale gray pillbox hat and her son Tom standing on a chair caught my eye. Andrew Morton, Diana's biographer, recollected her saying, vivid memory to this day. Number 7, blindsided princes. It's said that William and Harry were blindsided by their late grandmother's decision to approve of Camilla's title as Queen Consort. According to Christopher Anderson, a royal expert and author, the decision was driving a wedge within the royal family. Here's hoping that everyone gets over it. Although it is said that William and Harry are now friends with Camilla, King Charles, their father, has a long history of having an affair with her in the 80s and 90s while he was still married to their mother, Princess Diana. In the end, Diana and Charles split up in '92 and divorced in '96, while Charles and Camilla tied their knot in 2005. According to Anderson, who spoke with the publication, she was begrudgingly letting him do this, and one of the key elements was he promised Camilla would never be called Queen Consort. Her Majesty was miserable during Charles' second marriage ceremony. He says the late Queen was skeptical about Camilla when she married Charles, and the circumstances were certainly challenging. However, through her dedication and loyalty to the firm, she has more than proved to her that she has what it takes. Camilla grew closer to Elizabeth, upped her game, and accepted additional responsibilities willingly. The Queen and Camilla. Many of us knew the Queen to be a small woman with colorful clothing and great hats, but she clearly knows how to stand her ground. By doing so, she helped to create a very awkward scene with Camilla in December of 2020. As noted by Express, Camilla joined the Queen, Charles, and other senior royals in one of their first public appearances together. To the untrained eye, the event, at which people socially distanced, looked pretty normal, but body language expert Judy James explained that there was a lot of unspoken tension between the monarch and Camilla. According to James, Camilla stood in a very awkward stance, which was only heightened by the Queen's apparent confidence. James also noted that Queen Elizabeth spoke to the band that was playing as well as her family members, with one exception. The Queen actively chats to the band, engaging Charles in the conversation while Camilla stands back slightly with her rigidly placed arms suggesting an air of tension or awkwardness, James said. We wonder what was going on behind the scenes after the event ended. Number 6, Prince William's thoughts. Since Charles and Camilla's marriage, Camilla has remained a prominent member of the royal family. However, her stepchildren, William and Harry, have maintained strict boundaries regarding their relationship. Angela Levine, royal author, says that Prince William has made it very very clear that the new queen consort will never replace his late mother, Princess Diana. Camilla was very direct about how his children were with her. William made it clear that Camilla is the wife of his father, but not a step-grandmother to his children. The royal couple's 3 children are aware that they have 2 grandfathers, but only 1 grandmother. She went on to say William and Harry were respectively 20 and 23 when Camilla became their stepmother officially in 2005, and was known to be more of a sociable adult that they occasionally saw at royal events. Camilla had never assumed any responsibility for the children of the Cambridges, especially considering the closeness of Catherine's parents, Carol and Michael Middleton. On to number 5, drinking problem. King Charles is said to be on high alert regarding Camilla's drinking issues, which have gotten him into a lot of trouble. Charles had already persuaded his mother not to push him aside in favor of his son, Prince William, and beloved Kate, and began by describing some trust issues that exist between Charles and Camilla. Camilla wasn't satisfied with the title of princess consort, which Charles had promised to her when they got married in 2005, since she'd always aspired to be queen, but Her Majesty did not approve of this until Charles allegedly pulled out his ace card. This put Charles on red alert about Queen Camilla's excessive drinking. Before coming to a conclusion, the informant also stated he knows Camilla is a loose cannon who's fallen off the wagon many times before and caused him untold embarrassment. On to number 4, Prince Harry. In this memoir Spare, Prince Harry's portrayal of his stepmother Camilla, who is now queen, is perhaps the most critical. Despite the fact that Charles and Camilla had been romantically involved on and off for decades, they did get married even after Harry and William begged Charles to reconsider. Prince Harry has not forgotten that Princess Diana referred to Camilla as the 3rd person in her marriage. Harry also once said that the tabloids had portrayed her as the villain. In their union, she was the 3rd person and needed to improve her appearance. The 2 brothers did not consider it necessary and thought it would do more harm than good. They still wanted their father to be happy, but they never expected them to get married. Harry stated because of the need for her to rehabilitate her image and the connections she was making within the British press, that made her dangerous. Additionally, there was a clear willingness on both sides to exchange information. Given that she was on her way to becoming queen consort and that she belonged to a family that was structured in a hierarchical manner, there were bound to be people or bodies discarded in the open. Harry claimed that Camilla and even his father used him or William to get better coverage in the tabloids for themselves. Number 3, tampon gate. How can we talk about Queen Camilla's embarrassing moments without bringing up the infamous Tampongate scandal? It was so dramatic that it's still relevant even decades later. As noted by the Mirror, Charles and Camilla were romantically involved for ages, and a secret recording of one of their phone conversations leaked. Cue Camillagate. Well, I'll give you all the details. It was 1989, Charles and Diana were still married, and Camilla was still married to Andrew. And the heir to the throne and Camilla were chatting on the phone about private time they wanted to spend together. Camilla says, "I need you all week, all the time," to which Charles replied, "I'll just live inside your trousers or something. It would be much easier." Yes, the heir to the British throne, everyone. The audio recording, yes, the King of England, everyone. The audio recording leaked in '93 and was published in People with the headline, "Charles and Camilla, the tape." Safe to say it was a very awkward look for those involved. Number 2, the tension-filled wedding. Charles's wedding to Camilla was full of tension. First and foremost, Queen Elizabeth refused to attend the ceremony. While she had given her formal approval of the couple to tie the knot, she did not show up at the actual wedding, making for a rather awkward turn of events. While many speculated that her lack of attendance was a sign that she didn't approve of the marriage behind closed doors, it was reported that the Queen didn't attend Charles and Camilla's wedding because she is the head of the Church of England and didn't want to publicly promote divorce and remarriage. Blanca Cobb, a body language expert, told Geo News that Charles' sons William and Harry were visibly uncomfortable during the wedding, and the photos evident to pretty much everyone. William specifically was analyzed by Cobb, described as nervous, stiff, and plastered, as it was obvious that he was feeling some anxiety. And finally, number 1, Camilla and Kate. Camilla was spotted with Kate and Queen Letizia of Spain at an event in 2019 where Kate was accused of intentionally ignoring Camilla during her conversation with Letizia, as the now queen was pretty much just left in the background of a conversation between the two royals. In the caught on camera moments, Camilla can be spotted trying to engage in conversation and seemingly butt in when she got an opportunity. At one point, Camilla even says something to Kate directly, but Kate just carried on talking with Letizia like Camilla wasn't there. So was it awkward? 100% yes. Did Kate intentionally ignore Camilla? I mean, it's difficult to say. Maybe she was just having a riveting conversation. Either way, it was not a cute look, but that concludes our video for today. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you next time on The Rich Life.